Hi, my name is Ryan. In this presentation, I'm going to explain how I resolve the problem for the redeem Singapore using a lot of approach that is divide and conquer, and how I perform time complexity task using selected algorithm. So the problem have two parts. So for task one, it is going to generate reimbursement CSV files for banks based on their hourly redeem files like merchant with CSV and bank code CSV. And for the task two, it is a command line audit tool where the merchant can input a merchant ID and date to check whether redeem tools match the reimbursement records. And the two outputs of the audit report both on the screen as a CSV. So for the task one, before I dive into the problem, I need to have four merchant CSV files. This is why I choose to use the subscriptions. This is I created empty CSV files putting the original CSV data. And this is how I do it. So in this case, I have the four CSV files for the merchant, so I can do the analyze based on that. And I divided the task into like three sub problems. The first problem is that to make all the machine records in one section because a single transaction appears multiple times. The second problem is going all these things with the merchant and backhoe organization. So it will give the detail and it will code for the file data. And the last part is the final part, which is to keep the final code so that the bank can get its own reimbursement files with the required format. I use two algorithms for each subproblem. One algorithm I'm going to use pandas, and another I'm going to use and then I perform time analysis to get the benchmarks to show the time exclusions. In practice, dictionary based person is faster. My task that makes sense because the dictionary lookup is the time complexity for dictionary lookup is bigger one on average, while pandas add ahead of some small to medium data set. So that is how I complete the final version of the complete PY. And after I run the complete PYs, the output is here, from here to here. You can see the output matches with the requirement. And I use AI 2 times during the test one. The first one is when I simulate the merchant CSV. I find out that it's coming out like this. It's coming out like this, which means it didn't start from 1 to 50, but it starts from 1 to 1 to like 1 to 93, which is not ideal. Then I asked AI how this happened, and after I fix it, it's perfectly fine with M250, and I can do the coding. And another problem happens when I run my complete code several times. There's no output. Then when I put in my code to AI and ask them, it shows out that the format of the ID is different. For example, in that it's 001, while in the CSV file it's only just 1. So I need to make sure I need to normalize values. And for task 2, it's always task 2 is about the query PI. So the user is going to enter a merchant ID and transaction date. So it's going to create an audit file for the companies. Uh, the audit report is printed in terminal, and audit CSV is going to uh, use for investigation. And this is how I did it. And the result is pretty good when I run it. It's going to pop up some terminals going to run code when I put in the 001 ID and the date, for example, 2002 and 12 and 3. Yeah, so it shows there's no error. But if I put like let me put a real suitable number for it. 001 to 2511.1. Oh, still no data. Okay. And 001. Yeah, you can see this is successfully created for my desk. Thanks so much.